comes in and out of...
I know, right? Waste of keys.
Yeah. It comes in and out. The beta at the moment is just in a static state because they're busy at Gamescom and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But when they're testing, stuff will come in and out of the testing.
Right. Seem to have a game. Once again, it's mirrored factions. Would it be like every time though? That they mirrored?
I didn't notice. Oh, we just got in time for the warm-up phase to end.
Yeah, we don't need to wait for too long. Okay. Ping seems stable at the
You
moment.
actually got to warm up. We went in at the
Ooh,
same time as a team,
The
huh?
full 20 seconds. Yeah, like I think my ping is pretty good. It just peaks sometimes to like 70 and then I'm like lagging for a second.
I know a few of the names. Fabio is here, so
he's from
he'll be on
CCC, right?
Yeah, he's a good cav, but he seems to be playing crossbow at the moment. Roman we've seen a few times. I'm not sure about the others.
It feels really good, Minos. As I assume your name is Minos, if your name is definitely not Minos.
Tell your friends.
So yeah, tell everyone, hop over to this stream. The only Bannerlord stream at the moment. And it's one with some great information. Just ask us anything. We will answer everything. It might not be true, but we will answer everything.
Yeah, if you've applied to the beta, I would imagine it will be a week or so, because they're still at Gamescom, so they're pretty busy. Yeah,
I would say a week to 2 weeks. If by 2 weeks you didn't get a reply, you're probably not going to be selected. Although, what I've been reading, I do think that if you apply, you have a really big chance of getting in. So I would definitely apply if you haven't already. My specs are pretty high at the moment. My stream is, I think, 720p, so it's not the best.
Bit of a fight at A. I don't know where you are.
I'm holding C, actually. I'm gonna come up to A.
We seem to have quite a few
Well,
cabs.
the thing is, I don't know if they will only give it to people with high PCs, though, because I think they really want to test out how people with lesser PCs are dealing with it. Of course, they don't want like a potato PC. But you don't need to have the highest graphics to be able to select it. I think that's more for them to know like what they have, and don't think that's gonna be like a limitation for people like, oh, you don't have a 1070 or a 1080, oh, you're not gonna be selected. Like,
I don't know why people say that about high-end PCs.
Yeah, I think it's just they think that they would only allow people with good PCs to play the game, but that's
I mean, part of the reason Bannerlord has been so successful and is still selling is that anybody can play it practically on any PC. Warband, sorry. Yeah, I did mean Warband. Getting confused. You know, your PC can be 10 years old and still play it. So, of course, the beta isn't optimized. So it may not run so well.
To be honest, like I'm really surprised so far. Like we haven't too many crashes. Like right now I have some ping issues, but then again I'm streaming, so on like highest settings as well. Like my FPS is good, but yeah, my I don't think my internet is holding up too well. So that's probably on my end, not on their end.
What is your FPS?
My FPS at the moment is 80, 85.
I never get that high. That's so unfair.
If I, like 95 right now, I'm just spinning around.
Alright, show off, I don't want to know anymore.
It's 100. Like the more I spin, the higher FPS I get. It's weird. Normally it should go
Maybe
down.
I should try that. Anyway, we seem to be going to A.
Yeah, I'm going A as well.
Or at least me and some peasant.
Some peasant.
Yeah, look at him. Steel beef in front. He didn't want to buy any armour today.
Fair enough.
He's got his pitchfork in his
I see.
shirt.
He got run over there. I think that horse jumped off.
Did he? Or?
I think so.
He's coming back up.
That's fine. I'm gonna go for a C.
He's having difficulty coming back up. Not
Maybe
sure
you
if I
should
did.
help him a little bit. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. I know I'm big noob. Only got 1 kill.
Yeah, you're fan.
Ow.
Whoop!
Gav on my back. That's rude.
Where did everybody go? I'm still at A. with
There's
this
some
Cav.
people at C.
C. Why did
C,
everybody
C,
get C?
Okay, I expected that Cav to to help me out there, but he got stuck to the to the flagpole. There you go. Stop riding me over. Oh, come on.
Alright, there's 3 of them at A. And me.
I'm dealing with the guy at C. Just give me a sec. I'm coming. We got C in the meantime.
Okay, 4. Oh, I'm running away. I'm doing that escape route thing.
You're a fan, Chelsea? What is this?
Damn it!
Where's everyone at B?
He followed me. He learned how to do the escape route.
That's what I was telling you yesterday. You're
Teaching
gonna show
people.
everyone. Like, everyone's gonna know it. It's gonna get exposed, and they're gonna remove it because. Oh, flag is B. I'm coming. Are you still at A? Where are you? There you are.
Yeah, I dropped down the escape route.
Oh,
but
we are.
unfortunately now Roman knows it. Oh, Cav. Hello. Oh, why are we at A? The flags have disappeared. It's only B now.
Got an assist on it though. Alright. Since my ping is going good, I'm gonna quickly announce that I'm
That was
streaming.
weird. Why was my
Wait, do I need
crossbow
to
not
spawn
shooting?
again? Or are we gonna win this?
I don't know, but Fabio's there, so.
I'll spawn again then.
What's the point in not spawning? I mean, what are you saving your money for?
You know, if you know your team is gonna carry and there's only 1 enemy, like extra money, you know? Like,
alright, there are 3 enemies, but we
I still have
are
90
going to win on
gold
morale.
left, so it doesn't really matter. Where are you fighting?
I'm lurking at
Oh,
B.
you're here, okay. Well, tell me if they're coming down. I will take a look
I'm
upstairs.
protecting the flag. They must know about morale, so I don't know why they're not here.
If you want to sneak around to their back stairs.
Or which stairs back? How many are you all fighting at A?
Yeah.
Well, they're just going to run out of morale any second.
What? Come on. We still won though. Feels bad. Right, so I was gonna tweet something when I'm streaming this time without too much.
There's loads of time to do that sort of thing between matches though, because there's so much waiting time.
Oh, between matches, yeah, but I'm gonna try and do it now. Yeah. Don't waste any time.
Oops.
No.
That mysterious initial. Right, I'm going to go round up the stairs of C, not up the slope.
Okay, yeah. Well, when I did that yesterday against that full Dove stack, like they had the same ID. So I first
yeah, I'm
came
hiding from this Cav.
Oh, he's cornered then.
Oh.
Shoo. There he goes.
Did you run away?
Yeah. Thought I could jump it. Apparently I couldn't.
One of ours already.
Oh, that's a lot of Cav. Hello.
There are too many. Why did you go out there?
Because I want to kill them. Stop them and then you shoot them, alright? Like, I stop the Cav,
don't
headshot
forget
them.
I have to reload in between shots. I'm not...
Okay.
Not
I
going to be
delivered
able
4
to
damage.
save you, particularly.
What? Come on. Ow. Getting bullied. Hey, someone's following. How strong are spears? Well, as you just witnessed, I died there. But normally they can be pretty good. You just need to be good at the game, which I'm not, so it's not really helping. But yeah, no. I think spears they're not as powerful as a warband, I would say, because in my opinion, a warband they were a bit overpowered. Oh, not again.
Okay, sorry, I was temporarily AFK. How are we doing?
I'm fighting some cav on my own.
Where?
Down at A where we came, like from our spawn.
You want to stay on your own, or would you like me to,
I
for instance, dismount?
I
dismounted that curve. Come on.
There was an archer on top of it.
Oh, right. Now I'm going to be fighting them on my own. Damn it.
Well, now I have at least time to tweet. That's a good thing.
Die!
Cavs are such opportunists, aren't they? This one's waiting until the inf hits me before he comes in. Whereas, in fact, he should be bumping me.
Well, I think both Fabio and Torque know how to play cav.
Arr! I've used up my lives. Oh, you've used up your lives too. Interesting name. Me nub, very yes.
He's doing pretty good there. Wonder who it is.
Ah, we have one peasant left. I'm sure he'll do it. Hey!
I will just call him Flubber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, indeed, Farrak. It's really nice that spears have now also up attacks. Feint and kicks. Yeah, as soon as I can spawn again, so next round I will show you. Feints are still the same as a warband. Kicks as well, although I think kicks they're really weird. Because in warband they were quite how to say, quite recognizable, I would say. Like really easy to see, and they had quite a big reach as well compared to Bannerlord. I think kicks are they're less important, I would say. So yeah, but feints are just the same as it used to be, but now you have also chain attacks, which is it's not really feinting. It's more like a double attack.
Yeah, chain attack, so good if you can do it. I should practice that.
Right, so feints are just the same. Like you just hold swing, as you can see. That's how you feint. And then chaining is you basically attack. You just need to get it right. There you go. That was a chain, and you can chain it again. That was possible to throw the pommel. Yeah, it is. Like you see, that's how you do it. So you block and then you use the button to kick. You can do the same with the shield. It's called shield bashing. So you either do it with your shield or with your sword.
I always forget about that.
I don't know what that guy did on his horse. So as you can see, that guy has a two-hander. And that other one as well, but my cav is not really doing anything. Okay, that kick was way too late. As you saw there, I did change some attacks. That was a nice shot.
That wasn't me, sadly.
Disappointment. You can't... what? You can block arrows? With the sword? I doubt that.
No.
I haven't seen it. This isn't like magic or something. But yes, I don't think it's possible because I haven't seen it yet. But you never know. Oof. Thank God that they team killed that guy. There is also directional shield blocking. That's the thing. Oh, that was beautiful. So yeah, spears are good if you know how to use them.
B, only B is remaining.
Ah,
I
no.
don't know.
I just said it.
We're all still fighting at A, but we
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
I would like if you could find that again, because I'm not sure. Might want to ask some of the developers if that's a thing. Like I said, I haven't seen people do it. So, Kev coming in at B. Are you still live? Oh, I tapped out. Rip.
I won't be for long. I've got 3 of them on me.
Where are you though? I can't see.
Oh! I got one. Oh,
there you
I'm
are.
down the stairs
Yeah, I'm
from
coming.
A.
They might be coming, Kevin. Never mind.
Oh. You were too slow.
Where are they though?
Well, they'll be
Oh, I
going to be
found
now,
one.
I would think. Where did you find yours?
Just too late. Managed to escape. I'm now they're capturing B, of course. Oh. Peasant on a horseback. Oh no.
Can't see
All the
anything.
calf.
Come in from the outside, it's really dark.
What? Come on.
Am I on my own at B? Oh no.
No, you're not. But try to stick to the walls if you don't have speed.
I'm gonna try and...
Oh,
pop
come
up.
on.
Oh. Somebody in the stairway.
Uh,
Wanted to reload.
are there two-handed hammers in the game? Yes, there are.
Oh! Where was
I think there's only
everybody
one though, in Sturgia, which was is basically the predecessor of the Nord faction. And yeah, I got the key because of because I'm special. That's why. No, you can, if you want to participate in the beta, you can sign up on the website. So then you have a good chance of getting access to the beta yourself. And of course, as most of you will know already, the early access will be released March 2020. Two-handed spear. Does that do anything to its stats? Don't know if it does anything to its stats. I would say, just like in Warband, it probably would affect range and such. Because, for example, when you had a shield, you had more range with a spear than if you had it two-handed, I think. Which is quite weird, but that's the way it is. Of course, with like a spear, if you have it one-handed, you could attack multiple directions, but that's now changed in Bannerlord because you have still two attack directions with the shield. Like you have the down and the up attack, and there are some spear weapons that you can side swing with, but I don't. Oh, yeah, that's the all pike. That's now a long weapon. Actually, let's play with that. I haven't played with that. Sorry, I'm not gonna focus on winning this game. Just want to try some stuff out. So this is the new all pike. There we go. Which is a long pike, so it still has two attack directions, as you can see. This other weapon, you can swing with it. This is basically two-handed. It's really heavy. As you can see, it has a nice chaining mechanism. Almost team hit there. But yeah. So I do think it. Maybe for this all pike, I don't think you can carry a shield with it because it's too long.
I'm back.
Where are you?
But I was just at spawn because I was AFK.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't. I'm a bit
Okay,
wondering if
so as
I
you
put
can
my
see-
microphone the wrong way.
Oh, no. That's not good.
I see 3 cav at C. I don't know where you
Yeah,
are.
that's me around C.
Oh, that's you being harassed by 3
Yeah.
cav at C.
I do have another cav and a crossbowman with me, so. And I have an alpac, so I should be able to deal with the cav. More or less.
Oh,
that was
awesome
a beautiful
shot.
shot.
That was
Thank you.
amazing.
I call it still kill
I'm-
steal, but oh, I stopped one. Oh, there he goes.
I'm up
Right,
at the
this
slope to
alpac
A.
is good.
so
I like this alpac.
I wish I was recording
yeah.
this.
I am recording this. I got your shot on that guy because I was trying to kill him myself, so.
Yeah, but did you see where I was?
No.
Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, we're all the way back on the slope up to A. Anyway, I've gone to A now, but... are you going to manage to take C? If we...
No, I just died to an infantry guy. Feels really bad.
Okay. Okay, A is remaining and there's a couple of them here.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in the stairwell, so I don't know where you're coming from.
Watch out, there's one coming up to A behind you. One coming up behind you right now.
Oh yeah, whoops. So you're not going to come up the stairwell then? Thanks for letting me know. I was a bit...
Like, I don't know how you even survived that. Like in Warband you would have been so dead. Oof, you died.
I feel like the weapon reach isn't quite as far as you think it is.
Oof.
That makes sense.
That feels bad. That really feels bad. Sorry, what?
Well, when I swing a weapon, the weapon reach never feels quite far enough. Like, the weapons look longer than they hit.
Oh, I have no life, I forgot. We need to capture the flag. Really bad. Because otherwise we're gonna lose.
Well, I have to kill Roman first.
Well, watch out, Cav behind. Sorry, I'm going to...
2 cav behind.
I know, but I have to capture the flag.
Oh, I thought you had no more lives. Apparently I have a life, so I'm on my way.
Oh. No, this all pike, that's really bad for short range. Oh boy. So yeah, let's
We're gonna run out of morale. I'm not on my own, am I?
You are.
Oh, and dead.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I was thinking somebody else turned up.
Oh no, someone else still spawned. Yeah, we're gonna lose this on morale. He's never
No,
gonna
that
and
was
he
a bit
still needs to
late.
kill 5 people. Feels bad. Oh well.
And he's got no time because the morale. If we
The
don't
Cav
have the
spam
flag.
was pretty annoying, I have to say. He's going for that flag though.
I don't think you should be able to get 2 calves in a round. Maybe you can't. I don't go calves, so I don't know. But once you've had calf once, that should be it.
I don't know really.
Oh, kicking's just a slight stun. Is that what you mean? It's a sound or
Kicking his shield guy breaks
howl?
his defense. I don't. Does it break your defense?
What you mean if you're
I guess so, but
blocking?
it doesn't break it long enough to immediately attack afterwards. But if you would be in a 2v1, it might work out that way. Okay, I didn't got XP from that one.
No, I didn't. How annoying.
We're getting robbed here.
Yeah. So now we're in the waiting simulator. You can do your tweets, maybe show the classes.
Classes in the meantime. Can look at. Well, indeed.
classes?
Yeah, I'm just showing the Botania faction. I don't know. I think Botania is maybe one of the factions where there's like really one OP class, which is still the Fia. What, my sound really chills me. Okay. By the way, how are throwing axes really curious and Are they useful? Yeah, I guess so. But throwing weapons are just really curious in Bannerlord at the moment. I do feel they are much slower than in Warband. So I think in Warband they're more useful, but then again, like, people need to get used to it, I guess. Can you customize the classes? No, you can't. The only thing you can do is assign perks to it, which is kind of customizing it, but only a little bit. So you could, for example, I will show you when we're actually loading into the game, because I can't show you this in the armory. But yeah, you can customize it with perks, but not like in Warband, where you can just how to say it, like select every single aspect of it.
So one of the problems is you can't choose to go without a helmet. Show off your awesome hairstyle.
Like that.
Yeah, it's preset classes, which you can tweak a little bit with a perk. There are 2 perks, but we only see one at the moment, so we don't know what the other one will do.
Mm-hmm.
Or do we know that it's going to be?
Well, I think they will open it up, but we don't know if they actually, like, I do expect them to do it. Otherwise, why would you put it in the game? Like, they have the option.
Yeah, no, I was wondering it because the one perk you can maybe change your bow for something different, or maybe grab a shield or something. So I was wondering if what the other one was going to be, if it was going to be like some sort of behaviour as opposed to weapon or equipment.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Which unit has the most value of armor? That's a really difficult question, because I'm not one of the people who goes to look at every stat, really.
Yeah.
But I would say...
Would it maybe Empire?
Either Empire or...
I could be looking. Why am I not looking?
Flandia. Like, I know their cavalry, like their knight cavalry, can have better armor as well, but it's pretty expensive. I would say the most value of armor is probably always the heavy infantry class, because I don't think there's a heavy infantry class which costs more than 150. So you could always spawn twice as one of those units, because they only cost 150 out of your minimum of 300 coins, and they mostly have really good armor. For example, the Sergeant of Flandia, the where is it? The Huscarl from Sturgia, you can also give him better armor, and the where is it? The Legionary of the Empire. So those 3 infantry classes, I would say, are the best armor value for your round money.
Yeah, although all those stats may change, there's balancing still to be done, isn't it?
Kuzite versus Fabio and Torque again.
You were going to show the perks, don't
you? Oh yeah. Just need to be able to select. Oh, there you go. So yeah, as you can see, you have 2 perks. One is called Test Perk. Please ignore, it says. So it's not available just yet, but we assume that it will be opened up later, in later stage of the beta, with more available perks. And in the other one, you can select, for example, Ilt, which is his weapon, I assume. You could also choose to get a spear, and then you also get a mace. or you could choose a shield. So these are different options that give you different weapons for this specific character called Rebel. You could, for example, with the archer, then again, once again, the first one is for your sword. Second one is a short bow, so that's a better bow than the hunting bow. Or you could go for improved armor, which of course gets you better armor. You can see it at the bottom here. So this is your armor, this is your hit points, which is always 100. And at the bottom you can see your movement speed. So the Rebel is really fast, it's 88. I think it's one of the fastest in the game, together with the base class of Vlandia. As you can see, this Lancer has 39 armor with improved armor, so he's a really tough guy. Khan's Guard as well, 38 armor. He hasn't, like, this is one of the archers you can also give a shield, which is really nice. Or you can give him again I think that's a glitch because right now I have 2 bows. Wait, does he actually? Yeah, I think this is a glitch. This needs to be reported because if you choose the strong recurve bow on Khan's Guard, you get the recurve bow and the composite bow. So,
Excellent. One in each hand. That
okay,
should be easy to use.
You actually get 2 bows. This is genius. So wait, this one is the recurve. It's pretty fast, but let's see the other one. Ow. Of course. But yeah, so double bows, double the fun. I guess so, but I think that's not what it's supposed to be. So yeah, most of the items is either it's improved armor, it's giving you shield, another weapon, all that kind of stuff. So that's basically customizing your character. I do feel that is a really good system, especially if you want to go competitive, because and also I think it's easier for new people to step in, as you don't have to select your armor. So I do think it's a good improvement. It does of course have some drawbacks, the fact that you can't select to go without a helmet or anything like that. But yeah, I do like it. It's a bit different as Warband, but I don't mind that, as my ping is just jumping high again. So yeah, this is chain attacking. Just attack again when you're like halfway your swing. You need to feel the rhythm a little bit for it. And you could in theory chain it as long as possible. No more naked throwing axe. Well, this guy is almost naked, I would say. Oof. As you can see, really easy to kill. But yeah, at the moment, no. But in single player, you still can go naked, I believe. Or maybe not fully naked, I don't exactly know. But the single player still works with the system where you have all your different armor pieces that you put together yourself. Just like in...
We're starting
Warband.
up now. Do something sensible.
What's sensible?
Choose a character that you can play.
Oh yeah. I'm going archer. It's fine. Well, I could go ramble, so it's not too sure. I just don't like the fact that it's 3v3 versus Fabian Torque.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die. I'm gonna head towards the back stairs of A.
Okay. I will just head to the front. Right, one of
But
them
they'll
is
be on
already capturing
Cav,
C.
so I might get.
Oh, it's actually... Oh, that was the Cav of... that's the other guy. Oh, great. Now they also get Nordwolf.
Oh, we've got a.
Just missed my shot. They don't have archers, do they? At the moment. Okay, I don't know how I hit him. Like, he was blocking his shield and I still hit him. But I won't bother.
Very small shield, so.
He's going for A. I don't know what he's going to do.
I'm at C.
Okay. Hit him again. Alright, I'm going down. As I got both Fabio and the other one on B here.
Difficult in the dark. Where's our Cav?
I don't know.
Takes me half an hour to find my sword. Do you have that problem with the
Yeah,
scrolling
sometimes.
going? Yeah. I thought, oh good, a Cav, but it's the wrong one.
There we go. Whew. Ready? Give me a second. Oof, nice one.
I
Gonna
killed
try and
Torque.
shoot him.
Where are you?
I'm up. But I got another one coming for me soon.
Okay. He's going back to his
Oh, yeah.
horse.
Just missed him. Nice
Oh,
one.
killed them both. Brilliant. So A. I want to be at A.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get... I only have 3 arrows left. Oh no.
Damn it, I can't get my sword out.
Oh! Oh, the range.
Death by bug.
Sure. Exotic guards OP. To be
Yeah,
honest, I
yeah.
prefer Asteroid more than because they have an archer.
They have shiny armor, that's all. They're
Mhm.
not as OP as they look.
Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, we won.
Oh, hang on, we've got a lot more people now.
Oh yeah, we got full team. But yeah, Kansguard is pretty nice, I would say, because it's a heavy archer class. It costs a bit more, so the first round you can only play him once. But if you win that one, then you can play it twice. And he's pretty good because he can take a shield, and there's not too many heavy archers that can do, which
Well, you
makes him
seem-
really good.
Oh, I forgot to change my class.
What? You're still rebel? Oh no, you're
Yeah,
the other
I'm
archer.
yeah, a light archer.
Playing with attack directions on. I think it's just defaulted on, and I just leave it on for now. I normally involve. Oh, that was nasty. Hello. Ow. Okay, I'm getting. What? Come on! I blocked that one. I'm getting harassed
Where? By whom?
from Nordwolf. He's too good with his bow and. Okay, I managed to escape, but pretty lit up. No, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Ah. He should be out of arrows. Oh no, come on. Alright. What is blocking like compared to Warband? It's the same, I would say. The only big difference is that with the shield, it's now directional blocking. which asks a bit more skill, I would say.
Sorry. I
You
got
good?
shot in the back.
Where from there?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
see.
wasn't looking. It was in the back.
I missed him.
Really startled me.
Oh Jesus, I'm so bad. Well, I'm just gonna go real quick. Yeah. See you guys later.
Where are you going?
No, no, I'm just like escaping some archers.
Oops, I found an archer.
Oh, that chamber feels
Oh,
bad.
3 archers. Oh, blimey. No, I don't want to be here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great team kill. I love it. Someone was saying that there's now a delay when you block.
Yeah, I
Don't-
think it's slow. It feels slow
It's a
to
bit
me.
slower, yeah. But I think that's something they can still tweak, and it's still beta, so yeah, you can chamber, just like in Warband. It is more difficult though, I would say. It's a bigger challenge, but yeah. So yeah, the big difference with blocking, it's a little bit slower, but the huge difference for me is that it's directional shield blocking. That's the real change. Do you heal over time? No, you don't. It's just like in Warband, like normal native Warband, you do not heal over time. At least I'm
But
not
you-
aware of it.
You do have the extra lives if you have the money for them, which
Yeah, so that
I'm still
makes it
having
diff-
difficulty getting
Yeah.
my head around.
They're capturing literally every flag right now.
No, there are no bandages.
Ow. Don't know what's happening, but I'm pretty slow.
Where's
Oh,
the archer?
oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I killed the guy's horse when he was just like riding full speed, so he fell off the thing.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that is lovely.
and he killed
actually.
himself because I shot his horse. That was just pure genius.
I found the archers.
Right, I'm gonna go down to B because we need a flag. And there's
And we're
way
not
too
getting
many
one here.
archers. So I'm quickly gonna capture B. Oh yeah, you can also crouch. So yeah, so the game mode we're playing right now is called Skirmish. You could. So
You saw
the game mode
nothing.
we're playing right now is called Skirmish, where you have basically a sum of money with which you can buy or respawn, or just spawn in general as a class out.
I'm at sea.
Trying to
I don't know
escape.
if I managed to raise it before we run out of morale, though. Oh, it's going to be so close. Yep. Reprieve. We have a few more seconds in which to die.
I'm softening them up a lot.
I'm chilling out at sea.
Okay, I'm just too good for this game. Thank you very much. I will take the medal for best MVP of this game. Thank you. Oof. But stream is not embargo. Yeah, no, there is no embargo anymore. So if you want, you can stream the beta. There wasn't an embargo on it before. No! All that work. Yeah, I don't know how I survived that one though, to be honest. Like, they were just not hitting me on that staircase, so I softened them up pretty good. And then eventually got the kill.
I need to get on. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I think you described it correctly, Avatari. So, damn, I forgot to spam with the shield.
And you're on your own.
Yeah, let me just grab a weapon. There should be a
And
shield around here
you should
somewhere.
be at C. You're gonna run out of morale.
I'm running. I need a shield. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So yeah, it is directional blocking, but of course it's a bit more. No. Feels bad. Feels really bad. But yeah, it of course blocks a little bit more than just a sword, I would say. It also still blocks arrows, of course. But yeah, in general, I would say it's like blocking with a sword. You have to, because oh yeah, the thing as well that I found out is, if you, for example, use the shield bash or the sword pommel knock, you can still get hit. So if you do it at the wrong time and your opponent is about to swing at you, then you just get hit. It's a bit like kicking, although kicking is of course slower, so it asks more from your on your end. Like it's a higher risk, higher reward than shield bashing, I would say.
Valiant Lane, we wouldn't be streaming if streaming was embargoed.
Oh yeah, of
they
course.
gave out keys at Bannerlord without an NDA, so Bannerlord at Gamescom without an NDA, so they've said we can all stream now.
Oh come, I was blocking that one. Feels bad. Can you sprint? You can walk now. So
yeah, you can't
like
sprint, but you can go
sprinting is
slower.
the basic. So what I'm showing right now, so this you could call sprinting, and then this is walking mode.
You can
So
walk
I assume
like a
this
really
is
cool
mostly
dude.
for like if you wanna show off or do like big battles, you could march to victory or to your own.
Oh, I'm behind
That,
you. I spotted you walking.
Okay.
Oops.
No. That
I was
two-handed
trying to be your
weapon is too
spear
good for the
defense,
cavalry,
but
Jesus. Yeah, as you just saw that guy doing, you can take every weapon and ride horses, whatever class you are. Of course, you won't have the same skills as that class, so if you're not a cavalry class, you don't have the riding skills of cavalry, but you can still ride a horse. Every horse. It doesn't matter how heavy or what type of horse it is. Everyone can ride it at any time, but your handling, of course, will be much worse than normal. Oof.
no, that explains why every time I pick up a horse, I keep riding into walls.
Because you're never playing as cavalry.
I'm sure if I ever took cavalry, that wouldn't happen. And as long as I never take it, I won't.
I have to say that's a damn sexy name. Oh, he's going for the spear.
Yeah, I thought his name was Adam. Yeah,
that's not a stamina bar, rumor. It's the bar of your shield, how much your shield still has. There's no stamina in Bannerlord, and I don't think they're planning on adding it, which in my opinion is a good thing.
The hats are mostly awful. That's a shame.
I do really like the outfits right now. Like, it looks good. Oh, immediately another game. That's nice.
Yeah, what happened to the waiting simulator?
Over against Silent. Oh, it's an ongoing game. Yep. Well, let's hope Harassing Fort wins this one. Ooh, that was a nice one.
Is it the last round? Oh no, it's not. It's just like.
And it's finally, it's not two factions against each other. Like the same factions, I mean. Of course, it's two factions against each other, but not the same. You don't have to pay for the beta. You just have to sign up on the website. And yes, I'm EU, by the way. So you just have to sign up on the website to apply for the beta, and then you might get in. I don't know how exactly they're gonna do it, but normally if you apply, you're gonna get an email next week or the week after, with which would give you access to the beta. But you don't have to pay for the beta. Early access will probably be like you probably will need to pay for early access, I assume. Although that's all information that hasn't been released yet, so that's all speculation really. I'm going for A. So we're at the moment playing Sturgia. I think that's the first time I'm playing Sturgia on stream. Oh, I do really like this class.
Thanks for the warning.
I don't like the fact that I have 2 archers and that I got couch killed by Cav in my back.
So are they all at A?
Mm-hmm. Well, at least one killed
Somebody's
himself. Oh, he
taken
even left the
B.
game. The sound is really weird there. I'm gonna go to A as well.
Got a Cav.
Come on.
Ah!
Spear is pretty slow.
Thank you, friend Silent. We need to wait until I get my weapon out. You don't need a great PC to play it. But like I'm playing on my FPS is around between 30 and 40, so it's not great.
What? Okay.
And it's obviously not
come
optimized
on.
at the moment. It won't be through. There's no point optimizing it in beta. So
yeah, I have to say it's pretty stable though. I was really surprised the fact that it's a beta and it's really stable.
my PC is 6 years old.
Mine is almost a year old. So
Yeah, but I was just trying to sort of.
yeah, but there's people even playing it on their laptops. Like they wouldn't get like good FPS or anything, but you know it's playable. But of course it's not as potato game as Warband is.
Yeah, you need an update if you're still playing on the machine you played when
Probably,
Warband
but you
was
don't
first
need
out.
you don't need like a 2,000 PC, 2,000 euro PC or 2,000.
That was a quick match.
Yeah, we only played like one round. So well, let's hope we find another one real quick again.
Level 204.
Level 121. Getting
Catching up on me, aren't you?
there. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch up ever. I think I'm just playing.
Yeah,
this
but the
way too much.
difference is getting smaller. I'm sure it is.
We've had the beta for quite a while now, so we've got some hours on it.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure how much we're supposed to say about that.
I know.
So.
That's why I'm not saying too much, but yeah, like the level shows it.
Yeah, that is.
Like,
there is
you
that.
can't say that you.
No,
played
I'm
this
just
in like
super
2
great.
days.
Yeah, I'm super great. I got to level
Like
200 in
you
2
can't
days.
even play it that much. It's not impossible. Like it's not possible. Oof.
I don't know. You can play more now, I suppose, if you were playing 24 hours.
Like even then, like 24 maybe if you literally play 24 hours. Oof. Oh.
Ah, okay. 2 archers and a cav at A. I'm not going to try fighting. I'm going to run away. That's what I'm good at. Were you warming up or
That
did I
was a
miss
warm up.
something?
Now it's going live.
Oh, I was worrying about the flags because they were all standing on the
Still
flags.
seems weird. Well, I guess if you're used to single player, I do play normal avatar, I think, unless inverted is the standard. But yeah.
No. This
do
is
play
normal. Yeah.
And
Because
PvP.
Vieta plays inverted and it's dreadful.
Why?
Yeah, but fighting him is really tricky the first time, like, because I don't know, things are just wrong. Oh, too many
They
A.
have way too many at A. I think we'd be allowed.
Go
I'm going
B.
for B.
Alright, I'll go C.
We already have C, so should be fine.
Yeah, so there'll be nobody there. Sounds good.
We're just fleeing from the battlefield.
Just generally running from where they are. They're all still at A, aren't they? Oh, you've got one.
Yeah, I
Have you?
got one on B.
Somebody's shooting you.
Oh! Okay, watch out, there's the cat behind you as well. That was, thank you for the spear, by the way. Actually, I will take his horse, thank you.
Oh, the cavalry just fell down.
Alright, I'm gonna harass some people at A. I think it's a bad idea that I went to Cav, but well, we will see. Yep.
I'll go up the staircase. See what I can find.
No, the beta is only
Found a
multiplayer.
teammate.
I did got a chance to play the single player at Gamescom. But yeah, that's only if you got access to the business area. So I also don't think I can tell anything about it. Although it was press, so I can probably tell about it, but I'm not sure. Like it's not up for plays. The beta is only multiplayer.
But the magazines and things put up videos of the single
so I
player
think
at Gamescom.
I can talk about it. Like you won't be able to play it or show it or anything. Okay, I just survived that miracle.
It's so dark in this Undercroft bit. Actually, I think it might be darker for me than it is for you. Maybe I need to adjust my settings.
There we go. No running away. We need to be at B, but we already have it. So.
Yeah, I'm lurking at B.
Keen for any mods. Oh yeah, that's the thing that I just read on the forum today, which is something they hadn't really told yet, I think, or it might be from an interview, but apparently the early access isn't gonna be the beginning of mods just yet. Mods are only gonna come out in when they do the full release of the game, and that's an official statement. Like it's not something secret. They did. Managed to pull it out. Right, I'm just drawing attention to that archer. If you wanna, you can sneak up to this corner. Oh no, he's gonna fight. He has no bow out anymore. I will take that one. Oh, it was the last guy. I didn't even notice.
Better get an assist. Yeah, I didn't realise it was the last
What
one.
will the map be like? The single player map, it's if you look at the forum, there's an interesting post from someone who actually got a nice picture of it and has all the cities on it, so you can compare it for yourself. But in my opinion, it's still based on the old one. Of course, it's gonna be different. I can't really say how much bigger it is, just because I didn't really quite had the feeling. I do think it's way bigger, like everything is a bit more spread out and such, although it doesn't feel much bigger, because in my opinion Warband was pretty big already.
Yeah.
But when it comes down for stuff like PW, I do think maps can get really big, because that's also the thing they are planning, of course, is for multiplayer to have massive battles, way more than the 200 maximum that is the case right now in Warband. That's at least what they're planning. Of course, that's going to be all tested in this beta as well, so we will have to wait to see how many people could play multiplayer at the same time. For single player, it's already... Oh, watch out. It is already quite big for AI. Captain mode as well, so you could play captain mode at Gamescom. It will be opened up on the beta later. And yeah, that's captain mode also has a lot of people in the server. Jesus, 5 kills in a row. Let's go. Cleaning up the entire enemy team.
Greedy.
I am too greedy. Well, I'm just happy that my ping is good now. Next. Stop shooting me. Yeah, that's right. Start running. Oh. Oh. It's just, I love Asarai. I just love them. Oh. Is that doing damage?
B? We need to be at B. Well, we don't need to be at B.
No, we don't.
They need to be at B.
Yeah.
I've turned my gamma up. It's really nice down here now. I can see things.
Where's the last one? I haven't counted yet, but I think that's 7 kills in a row.
Yeah, I think I have to stop lurking and hiding where the enemy is not.
Like the thing is right now, like if you go up against them, it just, you know. Okay, someone just killed himself. I think that guy is literally just flat. How did the horse ended up there? I think that was a guy that just killed himself.
How did he? Maybe he died because he got there. Maybe that's a automatic death thing. Why can we do it?
Well, next game I'm probably gonna end up like 1-11 or something, like the other way around. No need to nerf me, guys. I do really enjoy this class though. Yeah, it's, in my opinion, it's the best like low tier class there is, because he can have a mace and he has a pretty big round shield, as you can see. So I do really enjoy playing him. It's just his mace has like, it's not big range, but it's big enough that it has some impact. And if you hit it just right, you can get some nice skills. Can you shoot below and above still? Yeah, you can. Shoot below and above shields, just like a warband, really. On top of that, actually, you can shoot people even more, because with the directional shield blocking. For example, if you're blocking on the, what I'm doing right now, on the left side, and a guy would shoot me on the right, then I would get shot. But as you can see, like if you're fighting melee, especially with those long weapons, they need to have range on me to be able to have some impact. Otherwise they're not gonna hit me. Just quickly gonna capture this flag. Let that guy have some kills, you know. Don't need to steal all the kills for everyone. Otherwise my teammates would be getting
We have
mad,
all the
right?
flags.
Yeah.
No, I don't. You may have noticed I'm not that bothered about kills.
Mhm.
I like to hide.
Just dodging them arrows. Oh, ow. Oh, I got chambered. Feels bad.
Oh, where are you?
I'm getting too greedy now. Hope I get this no one service. Yeah, the servers at the moment are all gonna be like Tilwood servers. I mean, if that's what you mean. So yeah. Ooh, enemies. Oh no, I wanted to pick up the spear. Never mind. 12 to 2. Not bad. I take it. Yeah, I do think they have that in the game. Although I
Well,
couldn't
you did.
really
I
about
just-
like the fact that you can have airs and such. Oh no, battle servers crashed. No, my XP,
No
my
XP.
kills.
Yeah.
It was all for nothing. The fun
What
thing is
is
like it's
this?
just beta. Like as soon as the official game comes out, it's all gonna get wiped anyway.
Yeah, I mean, and of course sometimes it gets wiped several times in a beta.
Oh, I don't think they have done it. No.
They haven't done that with this game, but with other games I've tested. Yeah.
You're talking out of experience.
Yeah.
You got that beta experience, grind on.
I've been sad about this many times
In the
before.
armory tab. So in the armory tab you can see all the classes. If you're not queuing up for a game in matchmaking, as you can see, you can have Skirmish and Captain. Captain isn't available at the moment, so it's only Skirmish. But if you aren't queuing up, you can also change your character here. At the moment, but I don't know if that's going to be final or not. But at the moment, you only have one character that you can customize. It might be able that you can save certain faces or something in the future, or that they're going to allow you to have different characters with different names. But at the moment, your account is linked with your Steam. So it's your Steam name showing up on the scoreboard as well.
There's no ranking yet, but
No.
they may be thinking of it.
Yeah, that's at least what we could gather out of what we're seeing right now. Let's actually play some Cavalry. I haven't played Cavalry.
You go ahead.
Come on,
I
you
don't
need to
think
play
I
some
will.
Cavalry as well. Oh, now we're fighting Sturgia.
Oh, it's warm up. I suppose I couldn't
Mhm.
warm up.
So yeah, that's probably gonna be an option, like a ranking system. At least that's what I think they might consider doing.
Are you
But
busy
then
killing
again-
people, or are you going to show cavalry walking sideways?
Oh yeah,
Damn it!
I always forget to.
People trying to kill me when I'm just playing with the horse.
So yeah, if you're on Cavalry, you can walk sideways. So this is a nice new feature. It's especially useful if you're, I would say, I don't know, lining up for battle. Just looks so cool. Like just
It's
imagine like
great.
an entire like
A
Cav
line,
regiment
yeah, I'd
doing it.
love to make a dance video.
That would be cool. Yeah, actually, you can make a dance video now and post it. Although you would need someone else to record it though, so you could perform it, or like record someone else doing
Well,
it.
yeah, no, I'd like to have a whole line or 2 lines.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Like spectator mode at the moment isn't there yet either. Except when you're like, I think sometimes I'm waiting, or if like, I don't know. Like I don't think there's spectator mode except for like spectating your teammates. So
Yeah, that's a shame. I hope that turns up.
Okay, my couch. I just missed that guy so hard. Also, a new thing with couch is that you can hold your couch as long as you ride in a straight line and you don't bump into something. But as you can see, I'm gonna try and keep my couch up for as long as possible. It's not like in, oh yeah, as you can see now I had to bump into someone. But it's not like in Warband where your couch just lasts, what is it, 5 seconds or something? I don't know the timing really, but so once again you have up and down attacks on horseback as well, which is really nice. And you can also slow down your horse and speed it up real fast. So horse controls are a lot more, there's a lot more variety than it was in Warband, which I think is really good. Can you toggle polearm? I don't. I know some weapons are toggleable, just like there were some in Warband, but I don't know which ones are really. Oof. Guess payback. And as you can see while riding, there's also a little bit of drift on the horses, which is really nice to maneuver around.
The horse's mane is really pretty, isn't it?
Well, I got an armored horse, so there's not much to see there.
How did that guy get onto that green
What?
roof
On that roof
bit?
where he died?
Yeah.
I can try, I have full health though. Try to get on.
Ow.
Two horses collide, the weak to fall. Yeah, that's not the case right now. It's even less than in Warband. That when horses collide in Warband, you would be really stuck into, and your horse would come to a full stop. Oh yeah, I survived it. Woohoo! I actually don't take too much damage from this. This is such a sneaky spot if you're an archer though. Although you're still quite vulnerable on top of this. But yeah, I do like that spot.
Where did you jump from? I wasn't watching.
Just from A, like the A top.
Oh right, okay.
Do I prefer single player or multiplayer? I do mostly play multiplayer in Warband. So I guess in Bannerlord I will do the same. Although I am also a really big fan of the single player, so it's a difficult choice. I do prefer both.
You can't prefer both.
Well, I think if I have to say anything, I think single player in Warband was a bit boring, like end game wise. So I don't really know how they're gonna do that with Bannerlord just yet. Although I do have a good feeling about it, that they're gonna improve that way more than they used to on Warband. So yeah, I do have high hopes that single player is even gonna be better. What I've got to play from it, in my opinion, single player feels like Warband, but with a really good module on it, that makes it just, you know, just way much better.
I'm getting A.
It is indeed much harder. I don't know which difficulty I played on, to be honest. But yeah. One nice feature in single player though is that when you, for example, die in battle or a siege, your army still keeps on fighting, like it was the case in some mods, and that wasn't the case in just native. Oh, sorry, I should have warned for that Cav. I hit him, but I forgot to.
I should always turn around for the Cav. I know this, even though one of mine just went
Where's
past.
your awareness, Iron? Come on.
Well, my cab just went past, so I thought it was him, but I know you can't rely on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of formation options. I didn't try them all out, so I don't know exactly what all the possibilities are. I did 2 battles in single player, I think, or I did maybe 3, of which 2 I won, 1 I lost, and just in general, you know, it's my basic strategies in single player. Place your archers at the back, your infantry in front, and harass the enemy with your cavalry. That was a really valid tactic. So yeah, as soon as you get knocked out in native, you just basically lose the game, which is indeed quite annoying. Are there some enemies at B? Or, oh no, I see already one. Let's get that couch
no,
lens
there's
going.
2 of us at B,
Yeah.
and we're both lurking while you're running around getting all the kills.
Sorry, I'm getting all the kills. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm happy lurking in my corner, staying out of trouble. We are 4 against 3. It doesn't seem fair.
There we go. Should be good. Bannerlord native gonna be called native? Good question. I have no idea. I think I will just call it native unless they give it another name specifically. But of course, as long as there's no mods, I think everyone would call it just native. Will they make DLCs for Napoleon of Wars and etc.? As far as I know, they won't, because the way they were DLCs in Warband was basically developers made a module and then Tailwolves decided that the module was good enough to become a DLC or something, or they came to an agreement to make it a DLC. And I know that the guys from NW aren't making one right now. So did that guy just sneak my flag? I think he did. Right, that's something new I didn't notice. So if you're capturing a flag, but you leave the circle in the last second when the flag is really
Oh
low,
yeah, you can still.
I didn't know that. That's sneaky.
You just have to be nearest. Once it starts, yeah, you just have to be nearest to the flagpole.
Oh, that guy just fell off. Feels bad. He killed himself. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So, NW DLC, I don't think so, but NW module, really likely to happen as soon as they release modules. Modules will only be released when the full game comes out, so not in early access. That's something they did announce yesterday, I believe, or you know, at Gamescom they did an announcement on that because people asked about it. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I'm concentrating on the game. Can you swim in Bannerlord? I have literally no idea. I haven't come across water in the single player or the multiplayer.
No.
Except like a little river where you could just walk through, so no idea. I don't think so. Like you couldn't swim in any module either, I think. In most modules you just drown. And in native you didn't drown, but yeah. So I would say no, but don't quote me on that because you know that's my guess. It's an educated guess, but it's still a guess. I do feel like I'm cheating right now. Where's the enemy? Where did you die?
At A. One was waiting around the corner.
One is going up the slope towards A. Nine damage, okay.
I'm just hiding behind the wall at A.
I'm not gonna get this guy. Oh, I do. That was a close one though. I didn't thought I would get that one. Can you please explain why is there a faction called Empire? That's weird. It's not that weird, I would say. So the game, lore-wise, is like before Warband, and Empire is, if I might be mistaken, but I do think Empire is the faction which is previously Swadia, because you have two empires, I think East and Western Empire, and they're, if you look at their characters, I would say they're mainly based on the Byzantine Empire. So why are they called Empire? I think that's just, you know, their name for it. There's like the only faction that's like really copy pasted are, I would say, Nords, Saranids, and Kurgits. So the Kurgits are the Crusades, which we are playing now. The Nords are Sturgia, what the enemy team is playing, and then you have the Aserai, which are the Saranids. And those factions are pretty linear, if you ask me, and I just got baited into that spear. So yeah. That's Slavic faction Vagers. I would say which faction is most Vagar-like? I don't know. Like the Byzantine faction, Empire is a little bit Slavic-wise, I would say. The other one is Britannia, but I don't really. That's more like Germanic, so it's not really Slavic. So yeah, I would say Empire is the most Slavic one. Yeah.
I'm going to see.
Okay. Trying to deal with this archer that I'm not able to hit for some reason. No, I did hit him. Rip this AFK guy. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, so DLCs are a possibility, but they haven't announced anything on it yet. And what I've heard from the NW thing, it's most likely not gonna happen. But of course there will be mods set in that era, just like it originally started with Man and Muskets. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. Give it, like, if the game gets fully released, I think mod creators will already have had the early access to get a feeling of the game and such, so they will already be working on modules. So I do expect modules to come out pretty soon. Ooh, that was a nice shot from a guy. Nee, I just... Oh, okay, I'm super lucky. I should have died just there. I fell off the roof.
Oops.
But I survived.
Possible I hit a teammate. A little bit.
Are you team hitting again? Come on.
I mean, again.
No. No, I died. I was 11-0.
I just came to save you.
Feels bad. Feels bad.
They're all dead. Yep.
3 empires. Wait, are there 3 empires? I thought there were only 2.
Dunno.
But, okay, apparently there are 3. A lot of XP.
Yeah, you actually got my
Northwest
XP
and
this
south.
time.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's nice. Didn't know that. I thought there were only 2. But I do think they were mainly based on the... Oh no, Clutch Moss is here. Oh no. What
Hello,
is this?
sweetie.
He's also moderator.
I saw
on
that.
the stream.
Oh no.
So yeah. The thing is, like in multiplayer, you don't see, of course, the difference. So you have. Oh, I was just gonna show Empire, and we already have a game. Come on.
Yeah, no, it's great. We used to have to wait for ages.
Yeah.
Like you could go away, have a shower,
Have a
cook
great
dinner,
day,
have your
Christmas,
dinner,
thank you.
come back, and still be waiting for
I
a
know,
game.
right? It's not the case anymore. So yeah, have a great day, Christmas. Thank you. How are you? Infinity Loop. How do you feel about spears with infantry? IRL spears are the backbone of medieval army. Are they good here? Can you couch spears as infantry? I don't know. I don't know about couching as infantry. Not 100% sure on that one. I do think spears are more realistic than in Warband. I do think in Warband they were a bit overpowered. But definitely against cavalry, they're still the main way to stop cavalry. It's more difficult to stop cavalry now than in Warband. So spears are definitely gonna be a main factor in trying to stop cavalry. The thing is as well, since in Bannerlord it's way more the case that you need to get a good angle on your weapon to get a good swing, like a good damage on it.
Yeah, Sutex says the Bannerlord Beta is now, you can apply for it. And somebody nice might post a link, I'll be right back.
So yeah, the link you can be found on either Tailward's Twitter account, or like Mine and Blade's Twitter account, or if you go to the forums of Tailworlds, or just type in beta.tailworlds.com. That should be the link, where you need to fill in a form, and if you, that's the one, thank you very much. So yeah, if you fill in that form, you apply for the beta. I don't know how many people they will let in. I just know that if you apply for it, you have a good chance of getting into the beta. So yeah, yeah, you should definitely apply. Like you can't lose anything with applying, really. The only thing is that you have a good chance of getting into it, and that you get to play the beta. Of course, like I said before as well, this is a beta, so nothing is definite just yet, although most things will be. Yeah, by the way, this is just warm-up, so no worries. Oof. Going to lol. Well, I was really happy when I got mine, so I think most people will be. One thing I do want to say, some people, since they are handing out keys at Gamescom, so if you would end up going to Gamescom, you get a key. But I would not, for any reason, buy a key from people who are selling it at Gamescom, because, like I said, you have a really big chance if you apply to get into the beta, and it's like it even states on the card of that you get at Gamescom, do not sell it. So people who are selling it are actually breaking the rules. So you never know how Tailwoods is going to do it. They might revoke those keys who are sold. So I would never ever buy a key from someone, unless of course you can buy it on Steam through, like, when it's early access, then you're just buying the game, but never buy a key from, I don't know, someone selling it. That's a good tip for anyone who wants to. I know that everyone wants to play the game, but if you sign up to that website, it will take about a week, maximum I would say 2 weeks, before they will start to apply to it, since most of the people working at Tailworlds are right now in Gamescom, so they won't be able to deal with the thing. They will look at it next week and the week after and deal with all the applications of people want to play the beta. How long is closed beta going on? It's probably going to go on till the early access, I would say. They need to test a whole lot of things still. Right now it's only Skirmish that is open and TDM. I can show maybe some TDM later, but I do prefer Skirmish a lot. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, and they need to test out new game modes. They're gonna test out big multiplayer battles and like sieges and stuff. So there's a lot that has to be tested still in the beta. So yeah, I assume it would go on till... Oh, that's sneaky.
I'm back.
I forgot that we're actually live now and I just ran into the enemy. And there was a sneaky cat. And I just died. Feels bad. Yeah, I can't give you a key myself, I'm sorry. You will have to apply on the website. I don't have access to any keys.
Oops. Too many people here. I'm running away.
Pushing that crossbowman.
I don't know where you are, but I'm running away, so...
How? Come on.
Why is
I
this guy
just teamed with
chasing me?
someone's horse.
He must be
I think.
completely
Oh no, I
crazy.
I'm just gonna capture A.
I'm going to capture C. I've run that far.
Yeah.
Hopefully the
how
guy
can you
found
hold
somebody
two
else.
shields? You just pick them up. That's how you do it, like that. But it does makes you slower, of course. It's just like a warband. Really.
I'm being harassed at C.
Where? C. I'm coming. Give me a second.
Ah! Two of
I'm
them.
coming from A. So someone killed himself. Oh, we have Tor and Aeronwen. Oh, that's why we're winning so easily.
Oh, three of them. Blimey. Where did all these people come
Come on,
from?
you get all the kills. What is this? It's not fair. Oh, I didn't hit it. Sorry. Hey, got team killed. Or I will dislike all your posts on Facebook. Sure, go ahead. Dislike all my posts on Facebook.
You got posts on Facebook?
Oh no, I don't. Is there a loadout item to improve classes in multiplayer? No, there isn't. There are perks with which you can change your class, but there is no loadout like in my event. Hello Neanderthal. Technical question. How is the performance of the game? What's your average FPS? My average FPS is 85, I would say. You can see it in the top corner. It's 80, like 80 plus, and I'm playing on highest settings. I'm streaming at the same time, so it's really good, I would say.
And I'm playing on low settings, and my average is 35.
What's my favorite faction? My favorite faction is, I would say, Aeronwen, what I'm playing now. I think they're the most balanced faction out there. Let's actually play something else than the Tribal Warrior, because I'm always playing that. So as you can see, you can take different weapons here. I'm gonna try the guard out. Oh yeah, yeah. And it's also overlain with the beta FPS itself. My PC specs are I have a 1070 Ti. I have 32 gigs of RAM. I have Intel i7. I think it's 8600K. I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty good Intel CPU. Other than that, I have nothing overclocked, so it's all just you know, the base performance. Don't have water cooling, just air cooling. That's about it. I have the game not on an SSD, so it's on a hard drive. I do have an SSD, but I just normally don't install games on it, really. So, yeah. That's about my specs. Oh no, that was a bad idea. Oh, that was a nice chamber. I don't plan on chamber that, but it was nice. Good timing. As you could see there, the problem with two-handed weapons is the only impactful place of this weapon is the blade itself. And since I was way too close to that person, I couldn't really hit him that well. Couldn't do much damage. Clutchmas, yeah, you would 100% be able to run the game. You would even be able to stream it. Oh.
Infinity loop. This game mode is 6v6, so that's the maximum you can have on the server. But there's TDM as well. I don't know what the maximum is there.
I think it's 10v10 at the moment, but they might increase that or like change that. Let's clean up some horses, shall we?
Yeah, we've casted warband tourneys together. My name is Aeronwen.
Co-caster at the moment.
Happiest co-caster anyway.
Thanks. Have you tried captain mode? I did at Gamescom, so it was pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of that game mode. Like I played it in NW as well. I just not too big of a fan of it, but yeah, what I've seen at Gamescom, it looked pretty fun. Like I didn't play it for long though. I only played it for like 15 minutes or something. They are gonna release it in the beta in like next patches, so we will probably be able to play more of it.
I wasn't.
They are not.
I didn't like it. Not really interested.
Don't compare those two games. Oh, Mordo. Oh yeah, it's completely different than Mordo. I never played Mordo, but I've watched.
Neither have I, but I know it's better.
Like I played Chivalry, and everyone said Mordo is like the better version of Chivalry. I didn't like Chivalry. I love Warband. Bannerlord is Warband. It's not anything else. The biggest thing that stands out for Warband, in my opinion, is the fact that you can have massive multiplayer servers with 200 people playing at the same time with a really reliable combat system. And Bannerlord at the moment, as it's still in beta, so it isn't finalized, there are some, you know, still some issues, but I do really feel that it has a really consistent melee, just like Warband has, or has, yeah. Have you tried Kingdom Come? Yes, I did. I really enjoyed the game. It's then again, like the combat system there as well, completely different. Oh, okay. I like third person than first person. I can play first person, but that's gonna not end well because I know from Warband that it's really difficult to do. Because I have no idea how far I am from this guy, so what the best optimal range is. So I'm just left spamming. It did work though. Got him. But yeah, normally I never play first person mode. The developers are Turkish indeed, yeah. I've tried Kingdom Come. Would you think its combat system would fit for Bannerlord? I do really like to see multiplayer with the Kingdom Come Deliverance, combat mode or combat system, but I do not think it's suitable for Bannerlord, just because it's such a difficult and hard combat system that I think like the fact that we don't even have multiplayer for that game is probably because it's such a difficult combat system. Yeah, the background music is pretty nice. Oh, and I mean, I was gonna show Empire again. I can't. But yeah, we're in a new game. Oh, it's already an ongoing game. So it's Sturgia versus Botania. So we're playing as Nords or Sturgia. Can you play as Archer? Yeah, sure, I will. Although Sturgia hasn't got the best archers, but I'll play as an Archer. There's a few faction roster units within the beta. Yes, I was gonna show that just a second ago, but we already got queued up for a game. So help me remind me when this match is over, that we can show it. What other questions are there? I think I answered all of them at the moment. Level of Archer. So Sturgia doesn't has the best archers, but if you give him approved armor, the hunter is alright in my opinion. Yeah, it lagged a little bit. My ping went up as well, so should be back fine. I'm not streaming the highest quality either, so I'm sorry for anyone who expects high quality streams. I'm usually streaming competitive gameplay, not just streaming like this. So maybe try refreshing the page. That might help, maybe. Or it's I might get starting to get. Oh jeez, I wasn't paying attention to the game. Oh, this is not gonna end well. I'm just gonna run.
I should have run.
Yeah, I did run, and I'm happy I did.
You abandoned me.
I'm sorry, I just had to.
Right, fine. I know who my friends are. I think we're losing B, and we need A.
No. I got him.
Oh, well done.
I got this. Oh, arrow. But that's also really nice that if you look at weapons or arrows, it lights up. So, especially for arrows, because I do feel that arrows are much more difficult to see if they're shot in a wall or something. So you could just hover over them to try and find them. So if I don't find any arrows because I think I shot them in his shield. But yeah, if you would be able to find one, I'll make it up those stairs. You could see. Yeah, thanks Clutch for saying. Yeah, so I did play Chivalry. I didn't like that. And Mordau is like basically the same, maybe a bit better, but I just don't like how the game plays really, like the mechanics and all that. So in A left, watch out for Cavalry coming to A. Oh, he's coming for me. Bye bye.
Luckily, he can't.
He didn't die.
Ride. Yeah.
That looked
really
funny.
Back?
It was like clamping on the edge of the thing. I'm not doing much this round. As I'm gonna jump off, please. Oh.
All right, I'm fingers away from keyboard. I'm not going to.
Sorry, you're not going to?
I'm not going to click find game. Hang on.
Okay.
You seem to be
I
so.
can
We in
show
the
the
same
armory
game.
in a second.
You seem to be
Sorry, what?
so slower than me.
So are you queuing up or not?
Oh no, I didn't. Did I?
I don't know. I
I said fingers away from keyboard, but I didn't do it. Okay.
But you aren't queuing
You
up,
can
right?
drink my water. No?
I'm quickly gonna show the army. So in here, because we're not queuing up right now, I can also show customized character.
We can't play Captain Road right now.
No,
It's
we
not
can't.
available.
So here we are in character customization. Very nice chest here, as you can see. Give me a second. Huh?
Why are we zooming in on chest hair? Bizarre.
Ja, maar dat moet ik dan nu vinden, want ik weet dat kunnen. Ja, maar dat is gewoon gedaan. Dus normaal is dat gewoon een foto. Ja, dus...
So I don't know if they're planning to put in more created classes for each faction. It would be a bit nice to have a bit more choice. And they got space
Sorry, I
to
had to
stick
be
a few more in.
AFK for a second. I'm back. But yeah, you were answering some questions. Sorry, go on.
No, I was nobody asked. I just mentioned. I was just thinking that they've got space to put in a few more classes. It'd be nice if they did, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they might too. I don't know. Are we queuing up again or?
No, you wanted to do your thing.
What, my thing?
Oh, yeah, I thought you wanted to show people the armory.
But yeah, it's not much to it. Like, I can go every class if you want, if you guys want to see them. Yeah, so this is Empire. You have two different infantry classes. Legionary, which is a heavy infantry, which costs, I think, 150 coins. You can't really see how much they cost, but yeah. You can see that once you're in game. They have hit points. Everyone has 100 hit points, so don't really need to care about that. You want to look at armor, which is how heavy your armor is. Movement speed is how fast they run. The army size, that's for captain mode only, so that shows how many troops you will get, AI troops in captain mode. Then here you can see their weapons. This is their default weapon, so this isn't with perks available. So once again, if you play skirmish mode or team deathmatch, you can change perks, which will change the loadout of your character. The infantry, this one is basically a pike guy, as you can see. It's kind of a pike. I don't know, like pike, spear, glaive kind of thing. It's you can slash with it as well. Then we have the range, so we have recruits. He doesn't have a bow. I don't think he has a perk to give him a bow either, so he's basically a javelin guy with a sword and a shield. Then we have the arch militia, basically the low tier archer, and then the palatine guard, which is a heavy archer. He also can have a mace, which is pretty nice. Then we have the cavalry, so once again 2 classes, so the cheaper cavalry, which is a courser, and the heavy cavalry, the cataphract, which is of course the heavy cavalry. Nice mill horse as well. I'm not entirely sure, but I think he can have a bow as well. It's a bit different to campaign faction masters. I believe those are just as for multiplayer. Indeed, that's only for the multiplayer. The multiplayer is a different game than the single player. Of course, factions are the same. The armor will probably be around as well, but this one is pre-built, so you can't choose a certain aspect left or right. Also, maybe 1 second. So where I can change that. I think I have to put that above. There you go. Because I hear the noises of people follow my channel, but I didn't saw it pop up on stream, so I probably had messed it up. Yeah, so that was Empire. This is Vlandia. So I would say Vlandia is basically looks like Rodogs because they have the sharpshooters with the heavy board shields, as you can see, and the arbalest. So it really looks like Rodogs, but their infantry looks a bit like Swadia, I would say. So it's a bit of I would say it's Rodogs, but a bit with Swadia, especially with the knights, which are like the heavy Swadian knights. So yeah, anything special about these? Oh, I actually didn't notice, but it seems that it does change hit points because this guy, the Volgir, has 5 more hit points apparently. The peasant levy is actually, he's not as fast as the Volgir. That's really weird. But yeah, that's the peasant sharpshooter, really slow but has a heavy shield. So yeah, that's basically looks a bit like Rodox in my opinion, mixed with Swadia. Vanguard's weapons, yeah. So of course, once again, perks can change the weapons, but he has a Western spear, heavy arming sword, just a hunter, and basically a small kite shield, I would say. So that's a small, or like the lower tier cavalry. And the heavy cavalry is the knight with the heavy kite shield. He also has a long lance, same arming sword. He has a charger, as you can see, with some nice armor on the background. Then we have Batania. I would say Batania is like the Germanic tribes. So it's not really the same as Vagirs, although I do believe they're a mix between like a bit of like Rodox again, but then yeah, I would just call them Germanic tribes because that's how they look like. They have savages as well with the Falks as weapons, as you can see, like the big Falks. Clan warriors can also have some sword swords. The Oathbouts is pretty nice, as you can see, Celtic shield here in the back. Saxons, or yeah, Germans, Celtic, I don't know what exactly they're based on, but based on Germanic tribes. Heavy oval shields, long swords. The ranger as well, that's the lower tier archer class. You also have the javelin guy, which is, it's really weird because Oathbout can also have javelins, I believe. So the wildling and the Oathbout are a bit the same, I believe. Although as you can see, the wildling has lesser armor, way less armor, and is a bit faster, as you can see. I think that's the biggest difference. They only have one cavalry unit, mounted warrior, so they don't have too much cav. That's a long spear as well, and just a sword. And they have a pony apparently. It did like I did notice that the horses on Botania are smaller. You say the follower notifications aren't showing. Yeah, but I needed to change the layover. Like I think it was below my screen. Okay, it should show up now. I do believe. I hope. Just here to notifications. So. Let's see if it does. Don't think it shows up, does it? I still hear it, but yeah. Probably have to check that out. I'm sorry for that. But normally I don't stream like this, so I don't need to worry about it. Next faction, Sturgia. This is basically the Nordic faction. What's unfortunate, like this guy has perk where he can have maul, which is something you can't see right now. So he has a two-handed maul, which I think is the only character that has a maul at the moment. Or like something that would represent like a hammer in Warband. That's the lowest tier infantry class. Then we basically have the Berserk, as you would see them in some games. So heavy two-handed axe guy. He's really fast. I think he's the fastest out of all factions. 93. I think that's the source code low. Yeah, that's what I did clutch once, but I don't think it oh, okay, is it straight? I can, but then I have to restart the game, so I might just lower my desktop music a little bit. Don't know if it makes much of a difference. But yeah, so that's the Berserk Inf. Then we have the Huscrawl, basically the heavy Inf. Can have better armor as well. He has an axe, spear, and a heavy round shield. Basically the Nord Huscrawls from Warband. Then we have the Brigand, Javelin Thrower. Has a pretty nice cap here, or hat gear. Then we have the Hunter, which is the archer, the only archer for Nords. So unlike in Warband, where you had the Nord archers with the longbow and such, which were pretty decent, this Nord archer is way less. He is fast though, actually not that fast, but he's, I would say, agile, because he's if you have a small character, I think it's really useful. He can have some better armor as well. He's alright actually, but it's the only archer class they have. But then in comparison to Warband, the Nords have great cavalry. The Raider has a long spear, and it's light cavalry, but still pretty good. And then they have this one, Nordic heavy cavalry. I really like how this one looks. I think it's great. Is the game fun? Yes, it's really fun. I really like.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
And no, I'm sorry, I can't send any keys because I don't have any. So you will just have to
if we did have
apply.
keys, we'd have a list of people to send them to.
Oh yeah, like no, then I would probably be like, all right, who has the most money? Who wants the key?
Shocked, totally shocked.
I'm joking.
I know.
But yeah, I really like the heavy cavalry from Nords. They're really nice. Their horses, you can upgrade their horses so they have some plating as well. But then your, I think your own armor goes downgraded a little bit. And got the ban from Tilwoods. I would get banned from Tilwoods if I sold the key. Which would be rightfully so in my opinion, because nobody should sell them. Hello, Sir Gwyn. Alright. The one but last faction here is Crusades. So they are the Kurgits of Bannerlord. First we have the Rebel, a really fun character. It's really fast. You can give him a shield as well, or a spear if you like. And he has just a really fun mace to fight with. It's called the Infantry Club. Pretty fun character to run around. I would say this is basically the equivalent of naked two-handed people in Mount and Blade Warband. that's what I would call him. Then we have the Spear Infantry with some javelins. You can give him another shield, I believe, or a better shield, or better armor. Just some standard infantry. Then we have two archer classes. So we have the lower tier archer. Nothing special here. He does has a mace, so that's always good. You can give him a better armor, so you can upgrade his armor in the perk list, which is also really nice. And then you have the heavy archer, really nice class. You can also give him a shield, which makes him really good, really useful. And yeah, the headgear of the Rebel is pretty funny, in my opinion. It's I don't really know how it's called. It doesn't say it either.
Looks like a tea towel.
Next we have the cavalry. Of course, this is Crusades, so Kurgits. That's gonna be heavy cavalry focus. As you can see, they have 3 different cavalry classes. One of which is the mounted archer. which is gonna be feared by anyone. Although some other classes, like I believe Empire Cataphract, can also have a bow. Just as I think this one can have a bow as well, the Nordic Heavy Cav. But I'm not 100% sure, but I think he can. So yeah, the mounted archer, and then we have of course the lancer. Really nice armor as well in my opinion. He has a lance, a mace. So yeah, the really nice thing about the Crusades is that most of them have maces. I think you can give this one a mace as well. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe this one you can't, but the other ones most of them have maces, which is really nice in my opinion. I really do like maces. And then we have the Aserai. In my opinion, I think my favorite faction, because it's really well balanced over all different classes. So you have the best light infantry in my opinion is a tribal warrior. You can give him a mace or a spear if you like. I prefer the mace. He has not super good amount of like armor, but it's decent, especially if you compare it to the lower tier classes of all the other factions. As you can see, none of which go above 10, and he has like almost 20 for armor, so a really great cheap character to play with. He has a shield, he has a sword, a mace or a spear, just perfect. Then you have the guard. The biggest issue with this one, it's a two-handed guy without a shield, but it's a two-handed one, so everyone wants to play two-handed, you can go for guard. Then we have the ranged, so we have skirmisher, javelin guy with a decent shield this time actually. I think the most decent shield there is. Lacks armor though, so there might be an upgraded perk for armor. I haven't really played this one yet, so I'm not entirely sure. Then we have the archer. That's just a light archer, or light lower tier archer. You can probably give him a better bow, better armor, I think. Don't think you can give him a shield, but you can give this one a shield, and this is the... I wouldn't call it heavy archer, because it's not compared to the other factions, like for example sharpshooter or Valentine Guard or the Battanian Fian, which is in my opinion the most overpowered archer, because he has a longbow and a two-handed sword, and he can have a like I think up to 40 arrows or something. But yeah, back to the Aserai. So they have the mid-tier to heavy archer, who can also have a shield, which makes him really nice, really useful. Then we have the Bedouin, and he can have a camel instead of a horse, which is a really cool feature in my opinion. Just so everyone knows, camels are in the game, they're even in the beta. And his weapons, he has a scimitar, although it's nothing special. I would say his chariots are pretty good, his horse as well. So light cavalry can be really useful, really annoying to fight against, but it's light cavalry, so easy to kill. And then we have of course the Mamluk, just like in Warband, the Sarnets. I would say in Warband he was a bit more fearsome in the single player, but in the multiplayer it's really good. I don't really know which upgrades you can give him, so we'll have to see in game. But yeah, that's all the factions, all the classes. So let's hop back into a game. Just quickly gonna check what time it is, because don't know for how much longer I will be streaming. Maybe like an hour or something. Then I'm probably gonna have to go off, because I have some other stuff to do.
You're gonna play now?
Sorry, what? Oh,
You're gonna play now? I've been waiting
sorry, I
patiently.
forgot to keep on. So yeah, we're gonna play some more skirmish mode, since I think that's the most fun. Captain mode isn't available. It does show up here, but it's not. It's disabled at the moment. They will release it later in the beta. At the moment, it's still closed. So yeah, I got to play it at Gamescom. It was fun, but I didn't manage to play it for a long time. It was only 15 minutes, so yeah, we will have to wait before they release that onto the beta. Do camels actually feel unique, or do they have like skinned, or do they feel like skinned horses? No, they are unique because I think you're sitting higher as well than on a horse, so everything changes. Like they're completely unique. Just like I think every horse. I think I showed it. I can show it again because we're still waiting. The Battanian mounted warrior has, as you can see, a pony. So in game you will realize that his horse is smaller. Like it's a pony, it's not a horse. It's not the same as, for example, the Vlandian knights who have a charger. It's gonna be a taller horse. So that's, yeah, they really did put the work in to make everything distinctive and new. And like I said, my opinion of Bannerlord so far, it's just a better version of Warband. It's different. Some people will hate changes and stuff they do differently, but it's a new game and I really like it how they put it up and how they're making it a unique game that still feels like a really solid game, just like Warband did, with of course a little bit better graphics than the graphics from 2010. So yeah, as we're gonna load into a game, we're gonna be playing as Sturge, huh? So that's gonna be the Nord. So if you guys want to see any unit that I should play as, just let me know.
We got warm up,
Yeah.
but only one
actually-
enemy. That's a bit odd. Oh, here we go.
Oh, so he can have approved armor, but then his weapon goes... oh no, he has throwing axes. Or you can give him a longer two-handed axe. Let's try this long axe. Ja? Boven, ja. Misschien 200 of zo. Ja, maar ik ga sowieso wel meedoen, hè. Ah ja.
Misschien wel aan mee ook. Is het goed?
Ehm,
Ja, ik krijg je naar een halen.
oké.
Geef dan naar mee.
Ja, oké. Zo. Alright. See you, Christmas. Are two-handed weapons viable?
Oh,
I
hang on, where did he come from?
What? Oh, right. I don't know. I'm not too big of a two-handed fan, but it can be useful sometimes. But the biggest problem is with Bannerlord, you need to get your range, as you just saw. If I'm getting too close to my opponent, it's not viable, because the only thing that's gonna hit them is the pointy end of my blade. Like, if I hit them with the stick, like if I would, let's say this one is my opponent. If I hit him just right with the top of my axe, like no, I can't. There you go. Like, then I would be a good hit. But if I hit him like this, it's not gonna do any damage, because I'm just hitting him with wood. Combos. So the chain attacks are, you need to attack in the middle of your, or swing again in the middle of your attack. It is difficult to find the right rhythm, but once you have it, you can use it in fights. But you really have to find the rhythm to do those combos, or like chain attacks, as I like to call them. Can you grab the... I don't think you can. I'm trying to switch the toggle key, but this axe doesn't do that. Some other weapons do, I believe. I think there's some two-handed bastard swords which do that. But this axe doesn't. So unlike the great war axe I do, believe you're referring to in Warband, where you can switch the stance from two-handed to pole arm. It's not the case in this one. Nice shot.
That was close range. So.
So yeah, but there are definitely weapons where you can toggle between different modes. Oh. But more than in Warband, it's really important to have the right distance of every weapon, or to know the right distance of every weapon to have the most impactful hits. As you saw there, I did, like, the first hit did only 8 damage because I hit him with the wood and not with the blade. Now I hit him with the blade, I did 48 damage, and now he killed himself because he fell off. So, fall damage, oh, I'm lucky that I didn't took any fall damage. But fall damage is way more than in Warband. It punishes you way more if you fall off something. Oh, you got a nice horse here.
It's pretty. The mane here is so lovely. It's the only reason I made ride horses, to look at the manes.
Just sidewalk. Did you try Couchlands? Yeah, I did. Couchlands is it's better than in Warband because you can, if you keep riding in a straight line, or like more or less straight line, you can keep up your couch for as long as you want. So unlike in Warband, you don't need to constantly like recharge your couchlands. You do, like, your horse is less maneuverable when you're couching, but yeah, that's pretty obvious. If distance is important, I'm assuming people will complain less for backpedaling. No, they won't, because two-handers need to backpedal even more than in Warband. So I think people would complain even more for backpedaling. But yeah, that's,
no dash. But there is a slow mechanic.
There is a dash mechanic. Because I think dash. If you mean with dash shield bashing and hitting with the pommel, there is. So if you're blocking, like I'm doing right now, and then you press the kick button, you're dashing your opponent away, as you can see.
Okay, I thought he meant run.
I think that's what
speed
you mean with dashing, or to backpedal. I don't. Is that what you mean, or because
no,
it might not?
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. Like, it might be something else with dashing. Dash backwards to increase distance. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I know what you mean now. Is that you, for example, double press S to go back faster backwards? No, it's not possible. Your speed, like, you can control the speed of your horses, but you can't control the speed of your character. Ow. Oof. Oof. How does this bash hit work? Does it guarantee you any hits? No, it's mostly to push enemies off you. So if as a two-handed weapon fighter, or someone with a two-handed weapon, you want to keep your enemies at distance. So if you're blocking and your enemy is really close to you, you just bash them away like this and you create some distance. It does stun them a little bit as well, but not like too much. I should actually try it, but it's difficult. Oh, there you go. So I did like 2 damage, but I did push him away from me. At that moment, he's also vulnerable for throwing weapons and, you know, other like arrows and stuff. But didn't really do much there. But oh yeah, so you really walk fast on those stairs. I don't know if they need to change that, or is that if that's gonna be the final thing. But you can kick someone, yeah. So kicking, just like a warband. But it doesn't do much damage, and it doesn't stun you as much either. It's a bit like the dash with your weapon, like this. Like it just creates space for you and your opponent. I guess I would say it's more an opportunity for teammates to do something. Oh, hello. I don't know if I want to go in here. I do. I didn't know that I would be able to swing my axe. Oh no. Rip. That was my 2 lives. Well, does it tell you every time which body part you hit? Yeah. I had some people saying that they were annoyed about it when they saw it. I don't mind actually. I don't pay attention to it except if I really wanted to know something. But yeah, I think it's a good feature. It doesn't bother me that it's popping up on the screen or anything. You bash with the weapon and dash while moving. No, you don't dash while... Oh, okay. Yeah, bash. Okay, sorry. Thank you. So, bashing. That's what I mean. I got confused, so thank you for explaining that. So you can't dash, but you can bash. There you go. Can you stab with this axe? No, you can't. You can only swing with it. It's because it's not a pole arm. Let's try out the brigand actually. Let's get him some additional javelins or some better armor. Or a spear. Well, okay, a spear it is, I guess. Didn't really got to choose.
Yeah, not enough time.
I know, right? So he has a really little shield. I'm mostly not a big fan of these like javelin classes just because they have no armor. Not really any good weapons. They have javelins, but I'm terrible at it. I will capture C. So as you can see, you can crouch and crouch walk, but you can't block and crouch at the same time. So you immediately
one came
rise up when
down
you do.
down the stair.
What, a B?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
the
Well, if you go up the stairs towards their area of... Wait, they captured B?
I don't know. I thought you were at B. I'm at A.
Oh, that was team hit. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at these jobs, as you can see. Let me actually grab my spear.
I was looking at brigand and I got timed
There
out,
we
so
go.
now I'm brigand.
Oh, that wasn't meant as a toxic kick, I'm sorry. I wanted to pick up his sword, but I kicked instead. Now I look like some
Yeah,
toxic
yeah, we all believe
kicker. Where are they?
you. Don't know.
They do have one archer though. Oh, they're capturing B. And there's one archer behind me. So as you can see, directional blocking especially matters when you're fighting archers. Oh.
Oops.
Yeah, thank you very much. Like I
You shouldn't have
team hit, but I
moved.
didn't kill anyone. Just
Oh, it's my
saying.
first time with javelins.
If you turn the shadows off this way brighter on the flag spot, then you can actually see them. Yeah, I just don't like. I just want nice graphics, so I keep shadows and such on. I do know that changing your graphics gives you advantage, but in my opinion, like I just want to see a nice game, and I don't
Oops.
really care too much about like how well I will perform.
Don't you? Surprised to hear that.
Oh, where's my spear? There's my spear.
Be careful, because I'm here with these harpoon
Oh, yeah.
things again.
Oh, he
Make sure you don't get in my way. Oops.
just gonna stick behind you. I don't trust.
Can I pick this up?
Oh, we won. Eee. Oh, and we have a full team now. Nice. Did anyone get the code from beta sign up already? No.
No, don't
You
be
won't.
worried.
Don't be
I
worried.
doubt anything will happen for a couple of weeks. They're
Yeah,
still
like,
at Gamescom.
If,
like
if
they're
it would
still
be
doing.
next week, it would be early. I would say give them 2 weeks to deal with it. So no worries. I mentioned earlier in the stream as well, the beta's probably gonna be going on till early access. They have a lot they still want to test out. So you have like no worries. Like everyone's been waiting years for this game to come out, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna matter for these 2 weeks or something that you need to wait if you signed up for the beta. There is a sign up, yes. It's called beta.trailworld.com. If anyone would be so kind to post a link in the chat, would be awesome. But yeah, that's where you can find the beta. Oof. I'm really slow. I don't know why this class is so slow. Yeah, that's the link. Thank you everyone for posting. Let me play another class. I don't really like javelins. Oh yeah, let me play. I do have enough money. Let's play this class.
Oh. Let's go back to bow.
Can't I? I can't crouch with this one, I think. No, it doesn't seem to work.
What's your GPU?
What, my GPU? It's a 1070 Ti. With, what is it, like, is it 6 gigs of, like, internal RAM or something? Or 8, I don't know exactly. But it's a 1070 Ti, pretty good. And I get, like, pretty stable, I would say 60 plus FPS, mostly around 80. Even while streaming, so it's really good. I didn't fall off. Thank God. Well, we need to be at B apparently.
Yeah, I'm on my way. But we have it. They've got very little time before their morale run out.
Yeah, they're gonna run out. Like, we're fighting 3 of the 5 people right here, so I doubt they will be able.
Oh, Vernon, that's a really nice story.
I'm a bit traumatizing about this beta. Still toilet. To not play. LOL.
Yeah, I've met some good friends in Warband.
Yeah. Like, I've only been playing for, like, what is it, 3.5 years now. So I've not been around that long, but yeah. Like, I think if you sign up for the beta, you have a really big chance of getting into it. It's a beta.
Did you start with Javby?
That's a competitive, but I started, like, I think I bought the game. I think, was it
I'm going to interrupt
2015
you
or something?
because I want to say Big Bad Bear because that's such a good name.
No, you don't get any cosmetics. Like, the
I
leveling.
was answering that,
leveling
you
doesn't
stinker.
anything. Sorry, I'm sorry.
They haven't decided what leveling will get you yet. So we've got the leveling, but we've got no reason to level.
Sorry, so no, I didn't, like, I started, like, Jeffy was the first time we did, like, something competitive. But I've been playing for years. Like, we're doing the Call to Arms events for, like, 3 years now. So, to be honest, I don't think cosmetics would fit Bannerlord. Like, I know that Mordau does it and such, with, like, a whole system of even banners and such, but it's not, that's not what Bannerlord is made for. Bannerlord is made, like, really stable gameplay, and that's what they should just sell the game like that. I don't want any of those microtransactions. We don't have need for it, in my opinion.
Oh, I doubt they'll do that.
Well, they might, but yeah, I really hope not.
Britannia, yeah, you're right. Jaffy was great. It's the most fun I've had in any computer game ever.
I will say I was, second best team in JFP. Just letting it know. I know the JFP way.
Yeah, it's a shame that got.
I can't imagine we lost that one though. Feels so bad.
Oh. Is it on stream somewhere? On
I think it's still on this channel
YouTube?
actually.
Yeah. Oh, on this
Psst,
channel.
go look at
Excellent.
videos, you might. No,
Go
actually,
look at
keep watching.
Jaffy.
Bannerlord's more important than JFP. No.
Maybe there'll be a Bannerlord Jaffy.
Bannerlord JFP. That would be fun though. Yeah, that's also why we became second, Britannia, because all the competitive players, like they're used to competitive native, and Jaffy was something completely different. So we just trained so hard for Jaffy. we were okay at it, so that's why we got so far. Oh wait, we're actually live?
Oh yeah. Why? What are you doing?
I was just riding around this heavy cap, just like, oh, I'm just gonna harass these archers a little bit. Didn't even thought about like.
Well, we
needing
have
to-
no flags.
Ow. That was painful. I'm gonna capture B.
Somebody just went down the stairs.
Oh, we're playing
I
against
don't know
us
if you've
now.
got company. Oh, that was
Nice
a
shot.
nice shot.
Oh, that's indeed someone going down here. He's trying to capture. Oh, he captured
no,
my
no,
flag.
no, I
That's
don't want
just
to go
rude.
around this corner. Oh, maybe I do want to go around this corner. A friend did it now.
We're
But I
losing
have
here.
to follow if.
Okay, I'm just gonna head out. Never mind. Okay. Oh no, I can only play as peasant levy. Well, let's get the shield, shall we? Rodux and Swar, yeah. Yeah, it is. Or that's how I see it as well. Oh, it's actually gonna be C, isn't it? Let's go to C.
Can you be bored in
I just-
multiplayer?
Oh, I just
Um,
swung over his head because of the hill. There you go. I do want your sword, sir. Where's your sword? Thank you. Oh, it's actually B. Oh, we need to capture B. Real fast.
I'm being killed at A.
I'm capturing B.
Damn it! I keep
Almost.
trying to
Okay,
take
I just
out my
lost my
melee
shield.
weapon.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, he got team kill. Thank God.
Vernon,
Thank
the
you.
character creation is very good. It's very detailed. You can make slight differentiation to like eyes, height, and depth, and all of that. But given that in Skirmish, anyway,
No.
all the pre-made
Oh,
characters,
gotcha.
almost all of them have helmets. It's completely pointless. Male characters get not only hairstyles but beards and scars. Female characters haven't got any scars or beards. So it's really not fair.
Will be continued.
Yeah, you can't make yourself that ugly. You can. There's the base face, and you can make a lot of adjustments to it. And they also have facial asymmetry, so you can make your nose asymmetric or the whole face asymmetric, but you can't make yourself grotesque like you could in Warband.
Yeah, there's a lot of customization. So that's it's always been a feature of the game.
Well, the although you're playing the preset loadout, it's still your character face, and
But
you
most
can
faces
do
can't be
height and
seen
stuff as
because
well.
of, you know, helmets.
Like you can see my face paint.
Very nice. Watch out for that two-handed X guy. Right, I'm gonna sneak around through the underground. In the meantime, I will quickly capture
Too many
B.
archers. You just ran away.
Shh,
You just call it sneaking around, but actually it's running away.
nobody cares. There we go. You see, I captured the flag.
I thought that guy was shielding me from archers, but he wasn't.
Like, everyone's gonna be dead already when I arrive here. Yeah, see? Like, only one arch left. Make that two. There we go. That's one.
Behind you.
Yeah, just give it. There's a lot of people here. One fell down. Oh! Whoa, that's fast. That guy is just slashing like a slime fence on it. Oh, no. Jesus.
Why is... Oh, that's why. What?
That scimitar
Where's
was
that
fast
from?
indeed, yeah. It's gonna be C. So I will go capture that real quick.
That's a good point.
So yeah, the way how flags work in Skirmish is, as you can see at the top, there's the morale, which depends on how many flags you control for how long. It's fine. Have everything under control. Don't like the fact that I'm being shot here. Oof.
Yeah, you were just sitting there.
Yeah, I know. But they have 3 archers. Should I? Can I leave you here? I'm quickly gonna go kill those archers.
No, kill the cav.
Oh, come on. We're just gonna get shot
I
by
blame you
pieces.
for that. Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Now I just get overrun by that cav guy. I'm just gonna get shot, and it's gonna be horribly
But they can stay up there. That's as long as we have the flag, it doesn't matter, does it?
Do they have another cav? No, they don't.
Oh, just a million archers.
What? Come on. Where did I? There we go. Oh, come on.
2 archers shooting.
Ah,
We're not going to
no.
lose this, are we? They have no flag, no morale. How are we going to lose this?
It got jinxed. Someone said you're a good player. Well, no, apparently not. Yeah, but that's what I mean with the directional blocking of the shield. If I blocked my shield to the left here, I would have probably blocked that arrow, because it came I think it hit my foot, but it also hit the side. So
Can somebody post the link to sign up for beta again for Aaron Selang GTR?
Oh yeah. You don't have to mail them, you just have to fill in the form. But yeah, that's the link. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Romer.
So your job now. Yeah, just keep that link copied. Yeah, what I was saying about the flags, that was something I was telling. So there's 3 flags on skirmish mode. The more flags you capture, the faster you see the morale going one side or another. Can't really show it because I don't have my mouse, but you see it at the top there. So you also see which faction controls which flag. So one way is to win by morale, so that the stars of your opponent team are all the way to 0, or they're all gone. And the other way to win in skirmish mode is to kill everyone until they have no money left. So in the tap phase here, oh, he spawned again. Jesus. Imagine they all killing each other, and we win the game. That would be funny. But yeah, you can see the gold here as well next to my score. And as you can see, Adrian still has 120 gold. So that means that if they would kill him now and the morale doesn't go down fast enough, he would spawn again because he still has 120 coins. But yeah, so the gold or the coins basically means how much you have left, and that also carries over to the next round. So you could, for example, decide to not spawn. Is that still a feature that you cannot spawn?
Yeah,
think it is,
I
right?
think so.
And so if you choose to not spawn, you basically keep your money, and yeah, that would give you more money the next round.
Stationary targets are most difficult
That
to
shot
hit.
was pretty nice. Access to the game. Yeah, they will explain more after games come. What bothers me is the get up animation for getting charged by cavalry. It's taking longer than the animation for when a horse dies and the rider gets up. Yeah, it does, but I think that was just last round. I think that depends on the situation, but I'm not 100% sure. Because I do have the feeling that it was sometimes not as fast. Like I really had the feeling that the guy getting up on his horse was really fast. But yeah, they're not specifically giving out keys to any influencers, I believe. Most of the influencers who play it just got the key from someone else who gave it to them. Or they went to Gamescom themselves. I don't think Tailworlds has yet released games to or keys to certain influencers. There's a lot of archers again at A, at least 2. I think, did you hit that guy? Or? No, I think he got team hit.
Oh, I hit that guy.
My flag. Nobody touches my flag.
Okay. We need more flags now then. I'll go for you.
Oof. I should have just let that swing through. Because that Skimmy is so fast, you can't let him.
I've killed that guy twice in one arrow, and normally they only do a little bit of damage, so...
They have an archer somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Alright, I'll go B while you... Oh, somebody shot me, watch out. It wasn't him.
I just team hit, that was unfortunate.
Oh! That cav comes in.
Come on. No! Oh, my swing wasn't fast enough. 1 archer, 1 infantry are really low.
Yeah.
How can you communicate? Well, I've been talking to Callum for a while, so I know him I know him a little bit. But if you want to contact him, I would say just tweet at him. Like, he probably will respond, but he won't respond like right now because it's Gamecom, I would say, or he might do, but don't expect him to.
He's very busy, yeah.
Yeah, so he's very busy, but yeah, like, feel free to contact him on Twitter if you follow him, or just tweet something at him. That's the best way, I think, to make contact with him. At least that's how I did it as well. So, yeah. Oh, no problem. Feel free to ask anything. Like, we cannot answer everything, but you know, we will try.
Whoops.
Hey. Finally one round. I can't make up my mind about the chain attack animations. So,
Yeah, no, I think it looks a bit odd as well.
I do like it.
The effect is good, and of course, because you have to learn how to do it. It feels good when you pull it off.
It's basically, in my opinion, Bannerlord has way more features where it's like, everyone can play the game. Like, it's not too difficult, just like Warband. But if you really want to be good at it, there's really much to learn. Chambering is even more difficult. You have the bashing, you have the chain attacks.
The chain attacks, as you're sort of halfway through the first swing, you start the second. So you
okay, I shouldn't chain to show it when I'm getting shot by archers. Bad idea. That was a really bad idea. But yeah, so halfway through, so you attack. Halfway through your attack, you do it again. But as you can see, I can't. Like, sometimes I have a nice way of doing it. But you really need to find the rhythm of. There you go.
Yeah, once you've got the rhythm,
once you got the rhythm, you can chain a lot after each other.
And the benefit is it's quicker than doing two
attacks. Can
you
feign chain attacks?
No.
Wait, let me. I think your swing goes through. Maybe you can feint it, but like not really feint it, but you can stop it. Yeah, you can chamber just like in Warband. It is more difficult though. What? Come on, that sword is so fast. There we go. So that's when chaining is really useful. But yeah. Oh.
You know the... Oops. Damn him.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's Adam.
What, Adam?
Yeah. Adam's
okay.
name.
I was thinking, like, who's Adam? Oh, what? Oh, come on. That guy was allowed to shoot. Can't rely on my teammates. Feels bad. Hits feel so meaty. Yeah, they do. Like, it just feels good. Right to left into overhead attacks looks really sick. Yeah, it's like the most difficult thing if you face someone who's chain attacking is you don't always see which direction he's attacking. So that makes it really
There's
difficult
a camel
to
at
block.
A. Have we
If you
shown
don't
a
have a
camel
shield
yet?
at least. Alright, probably, depending on how long this game takes, I probably will do one more. And then I'm gonna call it a day. Still have to pack some
we've been doing
things,
it for quite a while now. Yeah.
and I still have a call to arms event later as well, so.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I did.
What you doing?
We're just gonna do Native Siege, since it's our 3rd anniversary, so.
Oh, congratulations.
That was, like, we're basically gonna do the event, like, first event we did, which was Native Siege on, I think the map is called Hales Castle or something. How often do you stream? Well, normally I never stream like this. I mostly stream competitive Mount and Blade matches.
Tournament matches.
Yeah, tournament matches. So yeah, I might do some more Bannerlord Beta streams because a lot of people like watching it. Yeah, so I will do them, but the problem is I'm going on a holiday tomorrow till the 10th of September. So yeah, it's gonna be a long time without any streams. So if any of you would want to stick around and like to see me stream some more, I would say just follow me, and follow me maybe on Twitter. That's mostly where I announce when I stream. But yeah, I think I might do some more streaming on Bannerlord. I do quite enjoy it, and I do enjoy answering your questions as well. It's pretty fun. It's a nice interaction, because when I'm streaming tournament matches, I'm mostly not interacting. That was sneaky. That was really
How were you
sneaky.
watching that?
I was watching that. That
Yeah,
was
but
beautiful.
how were you watching
You
that?
won as well. Oh, that was just beautiful. But yeah, so yeah, it's actually the first time I think I ever streamed something that's not a tournament. So,
Thank you,
like,
Big Bad
except
Bear.
yesterday. It was a really nice shot though. But yeah, so I might do some more of this Bannerlord. I was thinking of maybe also when I come back from holiday, do probably like a few weekly streams where I can also talk about the updates of the game, because what I've gotten so far is that with the beta they're gonna do new patches, release new game modes and such, so would be really nice to try those out and then also stay up to date. And of course, once they open up bigger servers, we will be able to play with more people together, so would be cool. I call that kill stealing, but you know, I won't complain.
Oh, God, I'm scared. Oh, damn! This lack of
One of the archers
animation.
is going at B, I think. He might come up behind you. Oh, there he is.
Do we have A? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
This.
Just like a warband, down steps with swords are still like nobody expects. I'm gonna go to C. Oh, they're capturing A. Do you
Yeah,
need help
3
at A?
of them came up. Yes, please.
Oh, okay, I'm going back then. Let's
Oh,
go to-
actually,
Wait, wait, wait.
possibly not. No,
No,
but-
it's fine. I'm coming back.
No, we do. We definitely need help a day.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
me and
okay.
3 of them.
Just try to stay alive. I'm coming
Ah.
up behind them.
Whoops! You didn't understand the running in circles thing.
Hello, Archer.
Oh, he chained on me.
That's one. Someone just killed himself, I think, or teammate. Well. Like, oh no, don't jump off, don't jump off. Don't you dare kill yourself. There you go. Oof, the toxic kick. It's one infantry and one archer.
Are you gonna go look?
I'm gonna go kill.
Gotta keep your kill stats up.
I know. The other guy's gonna get him. Oof.
Oops, I'm killing coming.
Ah, come on. I call kill steals. Oh, another one. Mine. Do you take a lot of damage from falling? Yes, you do.
Yeah, far too much. All the time.
Again, that Adrian just kill stealed the last 3 kills. That's not fair. Right, but yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I've been streaming for quite a while now. I did really enjoy it, so I wanna thank you all for watching. Oh jeez, I almost got 500 XP for that one. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to sign up for the beta. It's free. You don't have to do anything. Just have to give an email address that's viable and some information about your PC and stuff that you played. So yeah,
Yeah, thanks for all the questions. It's
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
answering them.
Oh, rip Benji. Yeah, you just came too late, mate. Just late. Yeah, you can rewatch it, of course, Benji. No problem. I will. We'll make sure you can keep rewatching.
Just so you know, Benji, I'm level
that level is
209.
just just easy level. It's not as bad as Aeronwen. She's way higher. Yeah. Thanks everyone. I'm gonna call it a day here. So yeah, might be
Bye.
some more streams back in September. So thanks for watching again, and we will see you guys later.